about 27.7 percentage drop. Yes, senior Bruni economy. Enti umpo good news. Yebeko so ashaban ene impending force ombeye ntotoye now from 27.7 now by there. Ebesan aba eye form ebiom. Now number 2, the good news number 2 and say akoba ne sa no affected the exchange rate positively. You see largely no are stable. Depreciated just about 4.7%. If February 2023, February 2023, ebepim enda menu depreciated just about 4.7%. And also HSA a good sign at the man a Ghana's economic recovery. Senior Omampeni eka say a bono. The third good news is that economy no there enyini se won be kan ya projection na say aban kasa ni other institutions any experts for Ghana say economy ni benyin 2.8%, around 2.8%. Me no ka say a move from 2.8% no to nearly 3%, 3.3% around that figure. Enti ye share enim say ebeba ebesan akosoro economy no growing at 3.2%, and ebehu more than that as the year draws to a close. And then abanisa no so no nyame enum no kure ni the figures no ekire say that is another good news. The figures no ekire say juma no sign aba senior Bruni Beka jobs are coming back giving the GDP growth. GDP na economy na enyini no se economy ni nyini na ekire say juma na eba enti senior GDP no no hu basabi no menimu ka say the good news is that economy no recover enunti mo be share ne nso de amame na minfa anti akese pa emma honorable Dr. Henry Kokofu mo nim papa yi or very popular in this country. Honorable Dr. Henry Kokofu. Now, me chiano enenumere for a particular reason. Me jidi say ye appointment na say ye ma obi a onimde e wo ba bia ye de ne kwakosha you get results. One such person Edwin Provincial e wo Bost. Then ye di ho dance adan me be yi figures ne de kirem. Say John Mahama Abreso no na Bost e boka. Abayin de sika hye dwumakonum na boka. And so abrantie by Edwin Provincial by in Shisaya why or your industry person. That's why me me den or your industry person. Nti won say aban appointing or mampeni appointing no share results now. A positive results. It's a model of good leadership. Especially from appointees almost free sa industry na ye de o makoshemu. And then we know say boss kapudo millions or hundreds of millions of dollars to government. This is positive news. And it's good news for Ghana. Say ubufukra good news for my Ghana. And you bo Edwin Provincial and the staff war boss asoyeno bo ma baso papa enye de bia na ebetena hanum say omo ya de na enya. Uye ne ya te se ne boss aye ya yebebo abaso papa. And uti meka honorable Dr. Henry Kokofu de no ono so yebefa no EPA penimu EPA Environmental Protection Agency asoe no menemu ka say uhwe nia ekos wa transforming the EPA na ne tia mechia na nanumre yi because of the transformation or the aba EPA no and afa so menenam na mete say honorable Dr. Henry Kokofu ono so ni dia pie as possible running mate to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now meti ye no enema me ye say I'm not surprised say papa din aden apie esan say ya te say running mate no 90% likely say ebefi asantimam aba etimo ne mo ka say honorable Dr. Henry Kokofu oye asantini mapa na ne me de ono ne de no ho krapo ni say ono no start as a polling station executive no oba ya be constituency officer and oba ya be member of parliament and or dear do baby a wadri. When you get people who have risen from the ranks na ebwa na me de nia manage kra ne say what transforming the EP considered as a possible running mate to the flag bearer of the new patriotic party, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And the Honorable Isaac Henry Kokofu, nenumre me bo abaso papa. Me firi ho a na papa ba ko bi so ono so na adwuma aso ani. Enkrofo ya mebubo omudin, I have personally researched baby asoya ya de omo ehye. Baako abrante efe no Lawrence Ajinsam. Na Exim Bank sani amu nyina mu nim no. Papa information available to the team of Netu and I say the seat show no say we transforming Exim Bank. Enche bia CEOs a omabon almost omuko no omo aso no ekofom no ye de beba betudwa nti ene de mame kwan na me project membo omo ma ya de no membo mu abaso nti se dru sa abre no na se wani nyi ho a na waka kire wo CEO no se omma ne homene so na ye ba abeka ne ho asem enuti Lawrence Ajinsam ene numre me production team yesi ye bo wa baso papa sane say you have also brought a lot of changes at the Exim Bank nti ene numre ye bo abaso na sani ade bia me ka kire mu ye won ye fe no government this week enyema kese a SCC ewo na wotwe num no na ya bo no tofa se be ya ye de ehumfoni ebebram na muso mahu nyuma pa ekoso ewo aban asoye enti se government this week are ready a mama yen konkohwe na yemra sisia.
Asampayetia obayansa foso wo bunibia wonka na asam te mafutu sam kakre wa asopeme yo kofi o man ya woman o mani ya mama na
na meko nsem no so na ansa na meko nsem no so no asem ba ko bi a me pese me nemu edi ho komo enanumre tiawa ene se papa bi ebeye Auditor General enche bia Mr. Domelevo na ne ho controversies bebre ena say ochina say Agyapong ena oko retirement na sa papa yi ɔde nsɛm bi to dwa na nsɛm ɔde to dwa no ne nti a ɛnɛ me pɛsɛ me ne mu di ho nkɔmmɔ no sɛ ɛnɛ da issues bi efiri ɛwɔ baabi a na me so me wɔ hɔ bi about aban determination to fight corruption. Na penimu bi ka asɛm bi sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo fight corruption, one of the first things you do no, is to resource the Auditor General's department. Nti na ma yɛ a bit worried say for many years ni aban ababa nyina ɔmo and resource the Auditor General's department say be ɔmo betumi ayɛ ɔmo adwuma na me bisa sɛ ɔmo resource ɛyɛ asoɛyɛ na ɛfɛ no Auditor General's department na ɛyɛ ade ɔmo suro sɛ ɔmo betumi abɛkye ɔmo ana ɛyɛ aban esuro ana ti we na me yɛ research afa ho na me hu sɛ ɛyɛ papa na ɛfɛ no domelevo a ne ho ba asɛm ansa na ɔkɔ retirement no ɔde nsɛm bi to dwa a na ɔbɔ aban we aba so sɛ ɔno no wayɛ adwuma wɔ saa soɛ no for many years but ɔhu aban a show commitment to fighting corruption than His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa akufo-addo aban na ɔde nsɛm yi kɔto dwa ɛwɔ ɛyɛ international program bi course ɛna me nsa ka ɛyɛ saa video no ɛna me yɛsɛ me ne mo ɛbɛkyɛ na mo hu sɛ we there from the horse's own mouth nsɛm a no ɔka de bɔ ɛyɛ ɔmampani His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa akufo-addo ɛne naban wɔ kwan a anasa anamo ɔmo tu ɛde ɛbɛ tu ɛyɛ proye ene katesha ase moma yenkotie eye papa efre no domelevo ensem odi tudwa na yensamra.
Very difficult sitting there as Auditor General and not doing anything about it. I will do something, and when you do something, they will also do something to you. But I said I will go, and here we are. I must say that it has been a collaboration, and I love it a lot. First, the legislature has been very supportive in approving budgetary allocation to the Ghana Audit Service, amounts which are about threefold what it was before I came to office. The executive has been very supportive, and I said it in Egypt. I said the problem about Africa is that we set up all these structures and we don't fund them. But in Ghana, I've received not everything that I wanted, but a substantial increase in support. So if we are doing something which you people say you've heard from Ghana, is because the government is resourcing me. So when you go back, resource your agencies that are fighting corruption. Don't just go and establish them. Fanfare. And that's the end. So I must say the executive has played its part. I hope you are aware when there was a change in government, one of the first announcements we had was a ban in procurement of vehicles. Is that not it? But this was the time that government gave us the permission to buy 34 vehicles to support the audit service. We have never bought 10 vehicles in the history of the audit service before. But this permission was granted. Up to today, some are struggling with financial clearance to recruit staff. But government gave us the permission on 2 occasions. As of today, we have recruited from 2017 to date more than 400 additional staff to support us to do our work. That is the practical way of fighting corruption. It's not by the slogans. I'm not saying the slogans are not good. They are good. But after the slogan, it must be supported by systems and actions that we require to go. As for the judiciary, I cannot thank you enough. Because now, if I'm disallowing and say charging, I can only blame you. That the Supreme Court says I should go, and I'm going. Because ACE have made me to know that I will be in contempt, and I don't want to ever be in contempt of the Supreme Court. So that's why I keep pushing. But, Mr. Chairman, when you go back, my thanks to the Chief Justice. She has been very cooperative by dedicating only 4 courts where you can appeal against my disallowance and surcharge. Otherwise, it will be a disaster for me. Assuming there's an appeal in Tamale, and then one in Sunyani, and then one in Ho, and one in Accra, one in... I don't know how we will have handled it. So when I had discussion with her, she said, request, and I'll dedicate just a limited number of courts where your appeals can be heard. And that has made the work easier for my legal team. So this is a very good collaboration. The collaboration goes beyond that. The civil society, including, very difficult sitting there as Auditor General and not doing anything about it. I will do something.
Order 40, Mr. Domelevu, na waye Auditor General, the Auditor General's Department. Menemo kase wako ahumijiemu retirement. Na nietia menemo chesa asemu esane se ene da se ne America no komodie bi ko baabi na akoye heated argument church mpanimfo businessmen ne politicians akese pa na yenyina yeni ewum eno timi nsaka video we na me se me ne Ghana fo beche na senior papa yi ensemo no ekaye say right from the beginning it was very collaborative. Say aban ene no aka bom ne fe papa say and he loves it. Now for so or say aban has been supportive in approving the requester or nyina ni nsanka ni nyina de. Nanso or say dodo na aban we akire no say yes waye crowd say obe ekun dream ni that share. Now or say there's been substantial increase in support. Let's just say support and order dano aban we de no de ekosro dodo ekosro pa obo omampeni his excellency Nana Addo Dankwa akufo-addo na ban abaso or say government is resourcing his outfit. That is why just aban manu enyema akandia ode be adwuma no enuti na wiase afan nyina ebo Auditor General's Department na abaso say odi ni dwuma senia esefata into okachire omanfo ewo say so omate Ghana Auditor General's Department say obo ne homodia because aban we na do aban no aboa no apushi no amano the resources he needs or de beye adwuma ana o che say ne ye ne fekra wo asem num no che say abra na aban de ban ato wo say ye ma o ma aban aso ye ne ntoto cars no Auditor General's Department there aban ema no kwan ema oto cars makomako 34 wo bra na aban de ban abase onpese onbeto cars bia bium nanso esane hia department no na adwuma odi hia aban ti no aban ma ne kwan ema oto cars no makomako 34 and o say never wo omo history mu no sa so no esa efiri bra ye te wo mu no omonto kasa edu poda ebi sida nanso omampani Nana Addo abreso no omomkwan emomoto cars makomako 34 and o say abra na asoye aban asoye foforo ebreso ombenya financial clearance afa enipa wo omodwuma mu no wono de aban ma no financial clearance no ema otumi recruit efa emrante ne mabawa beye aha 400 staff etiene se wo Auditor General's Department na wo ye adwuma se wo kai hu se eye omampani Nana Addo na ban oboa resource sa asoe no enene wo so watumi enya eye adwuma wo ye wo Auditor General's Department. Or say this is the practical way of fighting corruption. And yeah, this is the practical way of fighting corruption. Now, if so abide through the court system, no, ama particular court to be say Auditor General anunya asemo ye be di asem no wano. And yes, ochina na say Auditor General or Sunyani court, ochina no wo Tamale. And so aban we any ekun sa adwuma na omo ye no nti ya reserve certain court e dia ma Auditor General onpe we na ope den and ono na num asem say this is the practical way of fighting corruption. Send you make no name nya adwene ma kire o mama evidence e kire say asem America no eye no kre trodo ochina nyame ye adomo a eye 19th December 2023 the district assembly elections a yɛahyehyɛ a ɛbɛkɔ so ɛwɔ polling stations bi a ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana mu ɛno nti yɛnso yɛasɛdeɛ ne sɛ yɛbɛbɔ saa dwumadie yi ho yɛbɛbɔ mo kayɛ na mo nyinaa mo de mo ho ahyɛ mu de bia nkurɔfoɔ sɛ ɛduru saa abato wɔ nkurɔfoɔ nto aba papa nokorɛ wohwɛ figures na nanso ɛyɛ wasɛdeɛ sɛ ɔmamba wo so wobɛto saa aba yi bi na wayi assembly members and unit committee members a wɔmbɛkɔ akɔboa assembly no ma ɔmatu ɔmadi dwuma ɛde mpuntuo ɛde abrɛ yɛ nyinaa ɛno nti yɛbɛhyɛ ne nso na yɛ nyinaa yɛde yɛn ho ahyɛ mu mɛsa mo akɔ aba biom ɛde aba ɛyɛ the seat shows ɛwɔ na tu television ɛyɛ the flag bearer ɛda medi dwumadi ɛho kyiame ɛnɛ numre mi nsa aka pani kɛseɛ paa ɛwɔ studio sa na ansa na me de ne bɛkyerɛ mu no ɛm sɛ kakai bi ne nam ewie mu wɔn a wɔn wɔ ho nim deɛ ɛka bi wɔn a wɔn so wɔn nim hwee ɛfa ho ɛkyerɛ wɔn adwene ɛna ɛyɛ na ɛma asɛm no ɛyɛ very dangerous esane sɛ wɔn a wɔn nim hwee wɔ ho koraa no wɔn na wɔn ano ɛyɛ kabi wobɛkɔ social media platforms na wɔn ka asɛm no te sɛ wɔn nim biribi esane sɛ yɛde asoma wɔn deɛ na meka ho asɛm yɛsi agudie bi a yɛfɛ no lithium na ansa na ɛnɛ mede show we bɛbrɛ mu no ma kyi awiase afana nyinaa ɛpɛ twi din ɛde ma lithium me yɛ ya ma anya bi na me buy numre ya na mhyia maame bi odome na me bisa no sɛ maame yɛka lithium a yɛka no twi mu sɛn ɔsɛ me ba me de minimu o no betumi aka lithium mu nti ɛnɛ numre twi din ɛde ma lithium no according to maame sɛ wow ɛyɛ dome no ɛnɛ yɛbɛka lithium mu ho asɛm ɛde akyerɛ mu is it a good or a bad deal for Ghana ɛnɛ me nsa aka ɛyɛ onomnyamfoɔ Fatimatu Abubakar me fɛ no the angel the deputy minister for information ɛwɔ ɛnɛ ɛnumre dwumadi so honorable mmoadwo ɛmmoakɔ aba
ɔhe na ɛmɛgye so
na ɔho yɛ deɛ
nyame adom me ho yɛ na nso ɛ
nyame adom yɛbɛda minister ase paa ɛsane sɛ ɛnɛ numre yi menim baabi a ofiri ba programs ne dɔɔso no nso ɛfa lithium mu ho deɛ asɛm baba ti honorable yɛbɛda ase paa nyame hyia wo so ayɛ fɛ bruta ho ayɛ fɛ bruta woyɛ minister of information de meka good news for Ghana no muze na obo utinko inflation adropo exchange rate ni nyina improve. They are all pointing towards the positive direction muze na obo utinko pa no wani age
oh pa if you say senior ye sika no ne no abi na woka ye ka kire Ghana for say wiase afana ba bia ahokyere abanachi a na nso emu ye ni mu kwan a ye bebiti the laws of gravity
good
niema kosoro ye be ma na bafom
good
enti ye no mu nso ntwen ope na ye mo ane nje Ghana de hye ana ye mo mo nkwa ho ban na ye wie a ebreti awamu aban betimi atoto niema ede yedie ne ahoto bebre Ghana fo enti megidi se kosoro na omo ana dollar no kosoro no mo yedede we die nura feda na dollar adru 50 cedi omo anema bo cause om say inflation skill ni bebubu Ghana economy na ebe crash omo te ho na atete niema so ama nkrofo niema bi kro omo ho de ya ayeka nti we are on course say ye benya economic recovery no na yenya stability ni we are na ya set gear no for nyame adoma 2024 on the path of prosperity megidi se Ghana for any beji
you heard her bompa say nyame adoma bibia ebeko you see I keep saying say emre aso say ye besisa ekwan efa so de politics it shouldn't be as usual say wo pe aban mu aba ntino ono an say okekam gbe enye say nya ede na wo be ya amana ye papa de aman that is missing in our body politics especially when you are dealing with the NDC aya na omumfa alternatives emma so we ka ya MPP wa opposition no na they professed a lot of solutions ba we ye be say and then they won't say na obetia say press conference tin na you're working on the emotions of Ghanaians. To send ya angels. To say ye kuta some magic one dibia ye my to me a bit to me baby. Then so therefore the same people now my economy no ejija ye ma say ye pansam tete ye joma ma ka kire say ya we nam na manaka dompe no sankrofo na and this e bi mmeka ho omo the same content. Enti so omo ko school akosua ade bi no manya nimdie bi foforo bi dia omo ma bi enso nkyerɛ say Ghana foi say there ye call opposition no ye call school of way ye call Central University ye call ha ye kosua anyema and I say how to for example work on the economy. Na Ghana for aye crowd say ye be debate e wo ho. Na honorable in Sambia be PSN na meka aye no e fre bi lithium wada Roma lithium no e de bade
yo hene answer na meyiwa no ma memfa akwanya yiso na enwumre menchia Ghana mampanyin president na adodanko akufo-addo ono na nimdie ne na niso ade hu e na ode be pray to me o Ghana for ha wa ma yakwanya ayenso yesom no se be ye di yedi e beba ebi onso mefa wa fidi kese yiso na machi o mampanyin abedi echi Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Vice President of Ghana osaye NPP New Patriotic Party Frankatuni enwumre na machia wahwefo nyina na etiefo ene omo follow on the various social media platform megidi say ye ayache enti efe say asasi nkonwa ye beche omu nyina na lithium na ubisa ase no mefa na say simple terms meka say dade na dade a metals some of those green energy friend is saying minerals, green minerals. Unsetete no ye can say goodie I wo forma na ye de nke nim se sika kokko ana say diamond ana say niema yetimide ye niema yetimide fire ho siesie ho na ye kora bi kona ne dane ne sika na susu nim se wiase asesa abefo niema ne mfidie ne akade bebre na aba no mobile phones ka ho computers ka ho niema bebre aba a ne boarding a ehuhia enti eniema na ye de ye sa niema no ye de ye batteries ne nkeka ho se no so ebi shefo ma beda na agudi ewu enti ebi ana Vice President of Ghana Nkrumah Penso na bi a wonhu ade o de beye fi se ebi asa time no Ghana ha se na apawa na se your friend say any radio walkman any sawo sa landline ye twino kro ya bisa sa Ghana ha nyina na nipa dodo se na na ewo bi enne niema asesa ofa Ghana your population over 32 million no me kametro so obenya nipa almost 20 million no mukita phones
yes
I heard so abenya more than even 30 million phones for Ghana because obi kura baako obi susu kura mienu obi kura miensa ni nyina ye de niema na hyehyɛ wa akade ento hene onko a wuti hoi wo phone wo laptop asabahu se tablet and notebook ebi sha wasum enade ne niema no modi siesie etese no ama enade bi anka ne ni yenim ne fapema na ade de ene no so abeda na agudie
okay
fi say iPhone 14 buy ncha ya na 15 buy 15 buy ya kase ya 16 nam kwan so sa enkrofo nso so betu aguso akoto enti akade bi a wo ho omode ye no ababa ye one of the green minerals and I say some of the new discoveries are within technology space and any other spaces na ho abehia enti wo be hu se wo hwe ewiase afana baby o mo kan about trade any stock a wo be hu nickel obehun lithium ene niema hodo omoton a ede mfaso eba wiase bebre na lithium no obi beka say ebia wuhu bi da etesen omunya no buomu ena nchine mu
nchine
ai
nchine a yede gu
won set say enye te say nchine a data salt ya ye tutu me kampo anu ya bebia ensuo aha omutimi twa baby omofa nchine te say laguna na bibisa na awia aboso na evaporate uhu ani na asa ani na ye hwemhwem te say bisa no eno so mutimi nya biom ena omunya o granite mu
granite
wahu ebo ye etimi pipe ya se bi a why loan so fi na flower pot na wudi bi agugu ase bi nso so te se esete se ne omudi gu ka kwan sapete bo no enti se bi ebo no ba ko ofa na bi omokoyam a unse ebo no utimi hwe bi o ha se ohun sa se bibi
shiny
enti no ebi abo ba ko no ombefa na omo be treat omo nkoyam enyi mu no na bi omatimi ache sa dade ya ye ka no ho ase me 6% na ase nechi ai enti no ye wo efom agudie bi wo honom a ababa so a Ghana ha ye nim hu nim de kra na ase mu nhwehwemu enti wo hwe lithium no conversation na aba no ne mentime ho ase ne dede bebre na ejina saade no so efri say from time of your first president and answer your founding fathers nyina na ubisa se Ghana he na bauxite wa omunim bebi ewo
no omunim bebi
he na gold sha ai
okay
na ye de tonyom ana meboa ubisa obi awaso Prestia Huni Valley
sa
ai nyina hini oboase enkwala mo primary school class 3 omunim enso so as at 2012 not even your best mining experts in Ghana obi so almost Ghana ha he na lithium wa no munim
obi anim
ye ni hu data ye nim hu nim de ye nim bebi ebi hye ebo na ebi obi beje ye krampo na ode pi query eso opai abo e na emom lithium mom na no otwe awatweko ye nim hu data na ye nim bebi ade kro no enkrofon so apai bo okrom ha na meboa aha enso ho na eji ho achinye sa de nti na omo pai bo
it's true yende ni man say ebo na omo pai
yo enti se na emisi kane ye nim data no ye nim hu nim de ni bibia ana ye won hyehyeye nso so wo Ghana mram wonim se Ghana ye minerals wa asase mu nyina se wo hwe article 268 of the 1992 constitution o ma ye ho hyehyeye so ho se osabi udi hini o uye abusuan panyin na masase wa ha na sesika e wa asase ni mana fango ana agudie bi wo mu a enye wo dia minerals ayemra wo yemra po 1992 constitution num say all minerals in asase ne vested in the president of the republic wo hwe so ana say menka ne say ono na okra on behalf of Ghana de shenyina enu ntina se hu agudie bi sa na apese otu a esese wo beje permission e wa aban mu na aban mu America na ye Minerals Commission e wo Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources ase ho na abeba abeji tumi se me de kohwehwe agudie na enam se sanya misi kan se we abribia ye kan about new ana green minerals ne niam afofra abeba na yesi Congo mu tu we wa ha metal bi kra wonti ni dinda ya nkyere wo school
yes
na ye bobo different ones bebre enti no sa wo hwe ye Minerals and Mining Act no mu a Act 703 na o ma ye nhyehyeye wo mu a ebe ma akwanya say sebi Kencity ha say e wo Madina ha ebi a wo nim die mu no hene ususu say agudi anasika kokko anase dade bi ehuhia hyefom ha aban nim hu nim de aban ni hu research ana yenye prospecting wo ho da wotimi koji tumi krata se me be hwehwe sa wo hwehwe na se wo hu a yese aban terms or de beba no wo na wo first right of refusal this aban ne de maw wa wo hwehwe na wo hu ye no ebo ombebo ne hwehwe ye omo be ye no ubetimi etua enam se wo na do nim de ne usika ne bibia akohwehwe no ne wadaje wo na esese ye de maw this terms na aban de aba no osimi ntumi enti monko na monkope obi foforo enti eno na se wokọ Act 703 section 39 clause 2 a ye free bibi first right of refusal so obi kohwehwe na obre na opena wo hu a esese wo ma na kwanya no no ye adwuma no
agise ono kase
ontumi won hyehyeye na wo de aba no yo na sema mekan na hu hia se me chechire mu because enkomo ne dede na aba nyina ho ne free ba
sa
sede mdi kan ka cho ye ni lithium ho nim dia na data na ho hyehyeye bia ni
ni oh my Ghana
ye need data na say research and say plan bi to say woka say da ansa na president akufo-addo beba nyina na enim say ye wo agudie wo nyina hini yes yemfa gia deck ne gas deck ne we institution hihye nya hihye because ye nim be bia ye niam nyina e wo nsase ase nyina hye na nam say lithium ye nim hu nim die nti in August 2012 Ebra na former president John Dramani Mahama oye Ghana mampanyin no ena adwumakuo a friend of Barari Limited omo apply omo per recognizance license na agudie tumu no your license miensa yetimi dema your recognizance license your prospecting license and your mining license.
Okay.
And then the munimas mining lease. No.
Okay.
Now, what recognizance license? Any prospecting license in Yinano. And yes, I will be yen shemu.
Okay.
And yes, I will too. I shall see a Juma for Debbie.
Okay.
Opa sa yen shemu was a cinema say a good deal be or why na be or why. Nasa license, no, of course, prospecting the no dosuko. Essence recognizance, no. Recognizance o sha say bi animu any testing ne okohwe asase ne scope ko fa wie mu ahwe so obenya commercial quantities na ye ma okwa ma onfa aso ne excavator ne adi ntunko endo nanso so abra wo je sa license na you are recognized say wo ye hwehwemu wo ho as ye ma wa fi spy bi on be ma renewal abanye ma renewal. It is taken say you can continue to do the recognizance until mobile renewal krata amount.
Okay.
Ayemra. I no so wamra ya mabubu. The
lifespan of the recognizance license where you feedback.
Say ya fear soon be on be renew amount.
Okay.
Say be be ka bosunya na bosun mienu ama na so now they akotum. No ma ya amount. But whilst it is processing and buyer, they assume say wo to aso until they be ready. Okay. Because here him say bureaucracy ne ho nsensem so etimi ma niam bi che ana antesa.
Yeah, sa pepepe.
Enti ano no so no. Wo ye na eduru ba bi na wo say me nsusu ye mu pa na me gidi say agudi ana bibi be wo ha. Okay. Enti mo ma me prospecting license na afa de mintimi ndo ehwehwe enu musuko. Eno so sa se mfie mienu ana mfie miensa na ede amawa. Spy bi a obetima eden aye renewal. Okay. Na ne making ehu hia because omo maye form agudie etu ene hwehwem ne bibi a kire say o likelihood of making a find aye 5%.
Sir,
o risk o prospecting na o koye no. O risk ehun say obenya any mineral form ho and our risk is say unya bi 95%.
Is the risk involved very high.
And also soon tina ma abayin to mirika enye se me kotam $50 million e de akwahwehwe e wo ya na se ha sei se me kohwe se ye se dade bia ba friend lithium yen kohwe se bi o ya sa asinima e de ntia Senka Ghana aban under President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo anasa under former President Mahama and omotamo $50 million. Et send a barari for idi koye omo exploration. And omukoye na nkoma hu hwe a. E dey na Ghana for beka. Ye beka se causing financial loss to the state. Hwe ni ho ma prepare se be ya mo be fo sika na kotu agu agi sika adi nti mo se mo kohwehwe enso ade ni hwe ni ho. Enti senka ya aban na de Ghana for sika ya they have to really rethink ni nyina nso na ebre kwa na eko ohun because afen na wo beka se me koye exploration no o ka se yenkoto rig ma geological survey o beka se ye peska ni bi de asi a school dan na obi crossing nsu ansa na akọ hospital ayese munye na ehia akwan na ehia Ghana hwan na aka se mun koye prospecting hwan na asre mu nipa dodo sen na wo kokroma ko bisa se ne de na ye geological survey ana research o mu ye interested na ehia na munye so ohun e de abufuo beba eno nso so nti na oman bi te se Ghana areas a ye ni data no obi ba no so no de obe taking risk na because barari kwahwehwe ye na omanya lithium no in commercial quantities uti e na make no enka musika na omudi ko shemu no nka ahiegu yentua ka
pre Ghana
yentua Ghana mine ntua sempo ana tepu mfa mom yentua hwe mom
okay
safe de ohede wa hu be
in fact sancheche mu ehun pa ehun yan
enti se omo makohwehwe mu no edna omahu bi enti 2018 omo sa beje renewal for prospecting no omo beje renewal no sabre ni nyina no na Ghana ye cabinet aw mampanyi
me pacho before cabinet o mampanyi no the same Barari Limited August 2012 o mampanyi Dada John Mahama abreso omo beje apply for recognizance license no and omo free ho no maba prospecting license abeje exploration license ama 2018 on beje den
prospecting
okay 2018
so free recognizance now called prospecting but the enu nyina ya exploration e ma okwan ma wuntu
okay
into October
6 years
ebrokra be 11 years so 2023 October ya nsa no munya mining lease
okay
na wanya mining lease no kra no unwieye subject to ratification by parliament
okay
enti ye de ko parliament no mo kasa omo nji ntuma eno ano no ne ma ye bia no ahiegu
wow
just omo yere mo nsama mo ton ma another company e bi omo mo be ye nhyehyɛ ye twia mo kani bia mo
na je say nhyehyɛ da ho no enye nhyehyɛ ketwa because u ba be yes ade ewu ya say hu say subject to ratification of parliament no ground and no to me bom e ma wo ka say da bi me ye because maboka ye agi license na yes anyama we nyina e do sa level no so it can be rejected
thank you
na maboka wow
no maboka na nya no nko a other risk nso ka ho within Africa has say country omo the highest deposit of lithium is Zimbabwe.
Oh okay.
Omo nim baby omo lithium nyina ahye. In fact send ye si ku gold ho galamsey ntokwayi. Omo mo ho no omo galamsey ne lithium. Ankrofo sha da sesa abo na gu botomu sen omo kon ho. E de cross border ne ade koton. Enti omo mo kra no de omo
me bo odofo wo hwe bia se ebo eda obobo ano a me nto ntwiri hu senia a minister deputy minister ke misre wa say ebo ho abeye very very important enti wo de kakra na oboaboa ano bia na
David say nya bo bia afa na abeboa ano akwa se hwinim ana wo say no so mo grade wo ho obetima nya bo bi na ebi wom na so grade no mo nko process na nya economical wa waste time kora ndi mesrem
yo koso
enti say country be to say Zimbabwe the whole world omno the 6th largest deposit of lithium over Africa how omno ye number 1 the whole world Chile and ye free baby lithium triangle
okay
omno the 70% of all lithium known deposits in the world ni nyina within 3 countries to say Argentina, Chile,
Southern America. Okay.
Now the whole world also know Zimbabwe to so number 6. But over Africa ha no ye number 1 wa Africa ha. Na Zimbabwe no ya ma lithium concessioner lease no royalties 5%. TNE na ehun common so beba na yaka
exactly
royalties ewo Zimbabwe on lithium 5%. Ewo Chile 5%. Na esa averagely okosoro ba form na wo Chile na wo royalties ne niam omo jeje a average about 5%. Okay. Globally because a press briefing no Bloomberg ni reporter oba obisa o se no na Ghana mo raise mo ne ma mo krade de mo nim se mo obi ana se mo ni bi obi na abehu na mo bebi mo taxes ne mo royalties ne mo ne ma no wo no
e wo soro dodo
na bebi kra so obi nha no ho be prospective
yeah
won say we emfie du baako afa no wanya mining lease which is even subject to parliamentary ratification and answer approval so atimase bisa says 11 years no adwuma 4 mo bosumi bia katua emfidie research omudi tu kwan akọ teste
yes
bibia ni
omo angasa kwa baabi omo beda aduane omo bedi
thank you
wow
ni nyina enti wo de senka ha na mo koye na ese adwumayefo amo ha nyina makatua mo welfare mo bibia mo mfidie amo sesa ni bibia for the past 11 years ohene nke ka ketwa
enyes ka ketwa
enti na afa de obi abetena ho na so onim ho nimdie bia eja Ghana de okọ school na akoduru baabi emfa ho say political science now you say sociology now you we expect to be BM from from archaeology to zoology any enka me bet na hey yes fati a lawyer enti e ka prostate cancer ho asema me zimi nim na doctor for me nso so a ade yi a me nibi
yeah
e na me nso so a me nim ho nimdie a ana menye ho ntete
ade be na nibi
Ose wako school onim de wako school ya man title lawyer lawyer de wa ben ho no na ese Ghana fo ye hwe bibi yi na yen ka se nkomo bi se ba ye ma experts for no lead ye
voilà
na omo ncheche ye na yen hu so omo nsoso no omo ne interest bia wo omo opepa ma Ghana omo mane omo nana no mugum omo be ma the right direction because omo ye bi da and I mebobo all the experts are minimum within the mining space, both NPP and NDC. Okay. No one who baby omujina. Okay. Say any other thing no more money mining money na. I see this is the best dealer, the whole Ghana yenyada. Now more money juma in the mining field. Omunye mining experts. Omunim hunim de bi omusi de bi enye ebon. Any yente ase. Any enke per service contract. Enke per joint venture. Na me ka ba ho enti no maka about recognizance maka about prospecting this year ye drew afi ya hyasemu nyina no man panyin ahye ye minister for lands and natural resources honorable Samuel Abujinapo say yen review your mining policy as a country. Okay. Yes, I'm sure your mine, your policy, extractive sector, and your policy. Aya, you can your Pegasus style, no, yes, son, young Fabi before from Ra. I think for a brophoness is okay, until you share the current acquire a fast of the year. We are good practices, best practices. Now, young copy, okay. Yeah, good DNA and near me once as in your Benya home faso because a be a son, young before Frobio. Nano. And on 27 July 2023, Cabinet approved the new mining policy for Ghana. Na mamin chechemu policy no ade de bebai. Na ma chrew policy ni effect on mining lease Lands Minister Ene Barari signing in October 2023. Policy ne buy no yes say any mining contract lease ade bi a ye mining ho no yem pene me yen sign it with royalties of less than 7%. See, that's the policy. Lithium ye royalties for 10%, but metro ni entia ye wo. As a policy Ghana, ye say yen sign any mining lease and now contractor ye benya royalties of less than 7%. So say 7% na ye minimum threshold. In the past, Anglo Gold, Newmont, ni be there 5%. Okay, Fati, what the message? My member more. Because a year 5% into the new one at the core. Minimum 7%. Okay, for instance, what prevented the new policy nearby? Say minimum 30%. You saw because 30% no nyong kwa na lithium nibi. Makachro say royalties was Zimbabwe, 5%. Royalties were Chile, 5%. Argentina, ni nyina hu data ho. I'll share the research document with you. Okay. No hene, wo ade no kura gudie no nim baby ehye. Omo nim baby ehye na je 5% a. Investor ben senya Ghana ni na ni hold the ka ho na participation sometimes no investment no because of cultural and other ties it goes beyond just the returns. So what you see? Yeah. And yes sir, I say one a wo ye investor within the mining sector. Ohene Obeko Zimbabwe and Abeba Ghana. Yeah, sebe. And Kaubeko he. Yeah, sebe. So what you say? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, sebe. And no, wo de 30% and now 40% excitement no can who say globally e dey na be ma why competitive ochina obi be say si ha bio ye beka se na emu amuntu ene ne nkrofo obo no galam say no mo to surface the epe na ne o ma say nsuo ni bibia afa instead of underground ye nya hwemfrim ne asa bibia afa say e ka obebo to reclaim to do reforestation ni bibia no yenim gold nsensem ntino yendwe ho ne yehwe say so far no artisan no any large scale no de hina yenya yente ase wo mutese. That being said, no say the misika no policy na e baaye no a certain minimum threshold for royalties was 7% and a minimum threshold for local participation was 30%. Local participation, I'm talking about shareholding and now ownership. Na say no say bia yenya ya discover bibi na wo be mine a enya say ye kofa akwasi broni sa wonko ano but sisi na say what you are for company what you are royalties 100% e wo dia utu ni nyina na wo de koda bi enya sa na lithium ye and na when you be comparison now obehu say enya indeed this is the best mining contractor ya signing in the history of Ghana because ne mekan wie no me challenge you say we better be able to challenge to any NDC said they should go and bring a mining agreement the royalties ewo Ghana ha edru 10% ebi ni ho not one
ebi ni ho
there ebi ni ho
so
this is the highest
okay
not one ombechi no munye bi ombeba nsapan
okay
that is why even their experts are saying this is the best
okay so mpacho hold on mami deputy minister for information honorable Fatimatu Abubakar ami friend angel no waka amayati asese there is no friend saying threshold whatever exceed 10% ebi ni
mining lease or Ghana
mining lease or
ya sign ya ebro ne ya sign
okay
because my the large companies or more contracts or hanyina under the Chamber of Mines or the large scale o be 5% 5 ebi kra tetene na ebi below 5% not 3% nyina wo
okay all right intino me bo nka ye mpacho me ba me bo eye nka ye say the seat show so na wo hwe me guest deputy minister for information honorable Fatimatu Abubakar na yedi eye lithium ho komo ene enumre wo nimde bi wo ho wo asem bi apese obisa obetumi de aba ewo eye YouTube ene Facebook na ya kenkan kakra ede amaw oman chichire no efa ye nyina ye ho mentrance nka se emfa ho na makane sa no na me bon ka ye se eye sikafie dwumadie a ye jeso obia bedibi se odo ho hye mu nko ade a ade a obedibi ne obeya ne se wo hwe eye dwumadie we eye the six show na numre akonya ewo ho se obedi eye 500 Ghana cedis right now me no ka se ye se ade a obo ho mode na wo de ho edom eye sa sikafie dwumadie yi a ade a obenya 500 Ghana cedis maka se bronya enche bia na asoso few days away to Christmas enunti se obenya bibi passe dia na se ode ohun hyem ne abeya ne se obe dial eye star 274 star 3 hash star 247 star 3 hash na otumi a follow the process the better 5 cities we ye no baako a e better 5 cities we ye no mienu a better 10 cities enti dodo a wo pese wo ye no na otumi aye no one stand the chance of getting 500 Ghana cedis 36 no 5 million na ja also odi ahwe o how far enti ma testing no embrem gidi said ya make no project way and as a program way hihye ya e wo ho no National Lottery Authority ade a omunsa ehase and as we Caritas platform omo so omo edi dwumadie hu tentema enti no awam dream bia enim we the seed show say ade a dream bi wo mu a sa dwumadie we yemfa emma ha enu nti obehye ne nso no an so obeyi wo phone Vodafone any MTN subscribers monyere mu ho na mumma ayinu embra mu ntwitwa na nyame ya adomo a maboa amu atumi adi 500 Ghana cedis enu nti mo behye ne nso de amame na afi so Afro Future 2023 Afro Future efenu 2023 boni beka se celebration of African culture say ye di Africa ye ankasa ye culture no ye celebrity enoti sa December yi ewo oman Ghana mu aye friend no the Afro Future Festival 2023 ebe ye kikim ebe ye gidigidi na ebe madwumedie we aye fekra ne say performances akese pa eye Africa e de na ebi free Nigeria ebi free South Africa ebi free baby bebre na basa dwumedie we so eye Davido ene Samini Black Sheriff Adekunle Gold Out to Be Efia me dofo Efia Focalistic and more just say one more beban bebre yentumi embo eye omudin ewo dwumadie we so eno to be share ni so mesambo biom eye Davido yankasa ye Samini Black Sheriff Koku Frimpong de asembeba then Adekunle Gold Out to be Efia Focalistic ene womo akeka dwumadie we e baso eye 28 and 29 December ewo Ewak Sports Stadium ewo Accra eye 2 good days na ne wo mu say one pentem anto wo ticket ndia Mr. say wadwe ye so obenya ticket or gate wo dia na je say wawe ro dokuno kwa na obedu dokuno kwa na ticket no obenya bi wo airport share eye Chicken Man Pizza Pizza Man branches wo nkran nyina ene ice cream branches ene jumbo spaces nyina obenya sa ticket bi ewo ho na se wo pese auto ticket no so ewo online obi can also redeem your wristband at Jumbo Spaces Airport Terminal 3 Arrival Hall or front back Accra before the festival. Visit afrofuture.com for more info. Now just call Afrofuture www.afrofuture.com. Ubenya jishe fufura wo na wodi hu adom. Afrofuture Festival 2023 where the beat never stops. There's a beat boa and the vibes never end. Na just say nyame ya adomo a ebehia ewo Afrofuture 2023 ewo 28-29 December ewo Ewak Sports Stadium. Medru heyi ma menje aboafo nkrato be esima na membeto adwumedienso.
Get ready for the ultimate celebration of African culture this dirty December in Ghana. Afro Future Festival 2023. Join us on the 28th and 29th of December at Elwak Stadium in Accra for 2 days of non-stop fun with incredible performances by Davido, Samini, Black Sharif, Adekunle Gold, the R2B, Ifya, Focalistic, and more. It's a lineup you don't want to miss. Immerse yourself in a blend of culture with delicious food, cutting-edge fashion, soul's music, and captivating art. Tickets are selling at Airport Shell, Chicken Man, Pizza Man branches in Accra, Ya Ice Cream branches, and Jumbo Spaces. If you already purchased tickets online, redeem your wristbands at Jumbo Spaces, the Airport Terminal 3 Arrival Hall, or front back Accra before the festival. Visit afrofuture.com for more info. Afro Future Festival 2023, where the beat never stops and the vibes never end. See you there.
Sika, who know they like money? Are you ready to win cash every day? With Sika Fee, you stand the chance of winning lots of amazing cash prizes simply by watching and listening to all Kencity Media channels, Net2 TV, Oman FM, Ash FM, and NAP Radio. Yes, it is that simple. To take part in this giveaway, dial *274*3# only on MTN and choose any of our stations and follow the prompt. We are rewarding you for being a loyal listener. When you watch and listen to Sika Fie on our programs, you have the potential to win huge cash rewards. Sika Fie, now who know they like money? This promo is regulated by the National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
Perform some more but the seat shows so money egu is mene Deputy Minister for Information Honorable Fatimatu Abubakar and Edi Nkomoyi na ya share the policy no it's honorable yen share terms of the contract me ehun ne ehia me power ba WhatsApp message and for sending no they are centering on the contract na kasa again the work contract no ma eyema o man Ghana
yo enti yenhwe contract no de na wu ni edi kan royalties for lithium mining ewo ya no has been set at 10%.
Okay.
We 10% royalties ni frima. You say local participation 30%. Ghanaian participation ownership 30%.
So not just a company no SSA Ghana for
kura be 30% at least.
Okay.
Now foreign participation at most 70%.
70%.
It means Ghana betima over 50%. Don't get it wrong.
Okay,
Minimum
at least
30%.
To say our capacity no to go 50%.
As far as you can.
That's
go.
what the contract says.
Aye.
Okay.
And almost set maximum threshold on so ediama foreign participation say at most 70%.
Okay.
So what you say? Let us say at most 70, at least 30%. Then say there is no way foreign participation ebenya more than 70%.
Okay.
And there is no way they are going to allow local participation
to be
below
less
30%.
than 30%.
And
Okay.
now let's come to the 30%. Me no woka say aban acquire interest of 13% in the lithium in Barari Dada. A way a concession no more common.
Okay.
Aban interest will be 13%. This is apart from the 10% royalties no. And a Minerals Income Investment Fund MEF.
Okay.
Which is an agency of government. One saw we act, a Minerals Income Investment Act.
Yeah.
A year 2018 Act 978. And we MEF Amendment Act 2020 Act 1024. Says say your royalties 10% no. And this at it now would je pe near tamo de akoto consolidated fund mu ana baby ne ya two fund go ahan so munnim baby asika no koye de akofrafra baby say ye minerals income investment fund eho ye tamo sa royalties 10% na ye de kotum omo no mbe che say okay sika na aba no percentage we ko na nanom atrenkonwa stool lands percentage we ko ha eco investment percentage we ko ha and since 2018 no minerals income investment na ye enye ne say business as usual say wonnim baby asika no o raise out akro betima akrew breakdown of say we say sika na ba dodo say na eco investment dodo say na eco stool lands dodo say na eco apan so what you say say be o betimi anya returns wo sika no so and I say omo so dey atos 6% to a company meaning company ni nya mfaso a omo so nya mfaso more on even sika no royalties no mo je no so and to say no as it stands as today state interest our company mu 19%. State Republic of Ghana or the state or the government 13 no any MEF 6 nebe kamboma 19% interest any home. And so me catch say ye per minimum participation of 30%.
Minimum local participation
of 30. So say ne me can say ye 19. And two babies say na 19 11 no e we here and say na do even your minimum threshold. In this contract no one of the terms they say Barari DV Limited yen listed mandatory listing on Ghana Stock Exchange.
Okay, good.
Into ohene wo sika mpa cho to susugu honom ye besi afefu frame mo mbe list ama nso akwa interest wo.
Wow.
Ntimi wo sika say no say you can local participation it includes states and any individual.
Okay.
And they say be a pensions fund, other fund, individual Ghanaian businessmen or more sika omo nyuma kase o sika to say despite mo honorable Kennedy Agyapong no be obi a person or akwa interest o ma obetimi akwa
ohini amokumu saa me sika
fia kan ne ka hwemani in Ghana escafo ye kan ne ka hwemani say wo interest o mo list on Ghana stock exchange
okay
utimi akwa enti so who say eya asempa.
Yes, that's
apart
it,
from
it
that
sounds very, very good.
Yo na nya no mpo
before enya no mpo no because it sounds very good as compared to what is happening elsewhere.
Yes. And what has happened in Ghana before.
Yes.
In the past no
okay.
Ni ebetima elisa ye nika prewu.
Okay.
Apart from some be fan crofo adwuma ye ni hwiwu
okay.
Asoman but we there what the 10% royalties local participation minimum 30%. So who baby I keka kono. Say we year no free the third thing and say ye do corporate tax of 35%.
35%.
And your profit tax on profit corporate tax. To say a fini nyina ne mutu ye nyina mokoton ye na say wunya $100 billion a buying tax nkwa o sa sika no so 35%.
Our contract no.
Our contract no.
Okay, it sounds pretty good. But me problem with corporate tax over the years Fatih has been say ono na or say why profit of $1 billion. How are we able to monitor as a state to say ampano sa $1 billion profit now what declare no correct because Ghana for dodo na dwe yom say ya bro for the short change us ni ono be can say why profit was no and no na wo gene tax. How are we, what measures have we put in place to ensure say ampa yenim say so ka say 2 cedis and or year profit ampa 2 cedis
enti manenya wo de say ya kwa state interest wo.
Okay.
Say yenso ye investor wo. Say yenso ye part of ownership of the company.
Say a bell listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange.
Say omobeko AGM a buying reps ka ho, ombeko EGM a buying rep ka ho because ya akwa interest ayenso ye hu ye ho say shareholders. So what you say?
Okay, good.
Until you are things are not happening on your blind side because you have invested and you are part of the company. So what am I say? Our directors be reported to more. Momo be hu ne ekoso. So what am I saying?
So the local participation and local content. Is the local participation coming out of the local content when now say no you're different you can't local content near different okay then it's good news
we baby I can your ownership me baby so I endru
good
near tosu be away interesting in the
corporate
contract.
tax is 35% and I would say you can corporate tax now sa Barari Limited no wa ma tu so munya 100 billion Ghana ya share woman tax ya
almost 35%.
Okay, that sounds good.
And some of the tax in the on cost of operations
no okay all right that's good.
And this one say interesting.
Yeah.
We know I for the first time aban see Agyapong 1% for local development and our community development. 1% of revenue, not 1% of profit too. When him say previous companies no more Ghana hano, or mere corporate social responsibility. Then so young fans show more. And to be brain voluntary. And to be a mining company now, for so no benya 1 billion na. Or say me the 10,000 cedis ako paint school down be ako twa picture. Men so me corporate social responsibility no. E voluntary. Ni open no betimi aye. Ni be kana koma. Ene ni onim say betima atwe ne customers but we ye dey ahye emranum say expected revenue no ebeba no annually they have to give 1% to the community and I'm talking about the Infantiman District Assembly betimi dey developmental projects in the community and it is estimated said that 1% of revenue will come to $6 million na Bisasa District Assembly send ye dem omo in a year.
Just the community need
yes communities no within a honum now and I'm talking about Infantiman district or municipality. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
so they are entitled to 6 million
as compared to now no deal.
Now the whole year is $100,000 na year allocation from the district assembly common fund and no one abenya for development this all the we need to IGF also. We are district awuni IGF awutiate. But now predecessor broke go no IGF.
Omo Benin na do appoint me a friend say this use MCO Infantiman district.
Na wo de we wo kwaka brofo akese o lithium no ho na ko na kototo papa so ho no ma. Ombedi udwuma because they know what is coming for them and what is in it for them. And American reconnaissance ne prospecting for over 11 years omo na nkrofo na tena ahuni eko. So and they support them fully.
Or more the local people's support.
I kid you not.
Wow.
Now what to say Infantiman hono what to say
Minti biasa. Say yenti no nche say yenti.
Yo, so we central for.
Exactly. Go there, yes.
Obehu say omo an omehu say
bi ba mo. Yeah.
That being said, no, hene, now we can about local content. Within the contract, no, shemu say omutu lithium na yempene emomon export it no raw. They have to build a refinery in Ghana.
Wow.
They have to build a refinery in Ghana. And after agreement, contract agreement no almost starting sign in October no. And she shall say by February of next year mu ho baby. Say be am to ye na ratification na ko through a. Say omuntimi nsi refinery a. Any company ebeba Ghana be express interest in building lithium refinery no. Ye sha omo say omo fa omo raw products no emma omo no muntimi mfanya adwuma. Mpacho we asem papa na anya asem papa.
Well, asem
papa. To obi baby refinery no so the human opportunities beba for mabunu. Na nye no nko a. Some me catch us say I had no mutu no mu betu or granite. No mutu a oyama no mu yi lithium no free mu a ekire abosia na anwea na aka mu no ekire anwea powder na aka mu no eno eniema bi free mu ba ye frɛ bi se kaolin kaolin
the spelling is
KAOLIN kaolin
kaolin
ene ye frɛ bi nso se feldspar S in FELD SPAR SPAR and a quartz
Nina ewo.
Make I.
Yetu yam yina wina nya lithium.
Asama me beka ne no ehwo na e de na me beka mu ate asem say sa kaolin ne feldspar no. E can the raw materials are the ceramics and tiles ho. Ghana has say 5 companies or more tiles wa ha including Centuo, Marco Polo, no more tiles or Ghana ha.
A car tile.
No, tiles, ceramics.
Like a foam tiles.
Okay. Or be a ceramic plates, ni bowls, ni tiles. Yeah, this is here.
That's right.
Sa abuye omuyi lithium no mo a. E kira de no. Eno no mo de.
Oh.
Enti no Ghana ha no. Companies 5 na wa ha omoye sa ceramic tiles no ho adwuma.
Okay.
And 9 were within Western region. Ba akopɛ na wo nkran ha se. Na companies no Unim Sagana ha, yentu lithium ni binti no. Only artisanal people, as omo pipe abo kwa ho no omo ye no bodwa no. Omo na come omo raw materials.
Oh, okay.
And so omo nya raw materials, omo ntimi expand mpo nya na kese.
Yes.
Sene ye si ye den epe no no.
Good.
And afa na tiles do na nkrofo kokra free Spain ni Italy. Ana China ene de aba. Na imagine so omo reliable source of raw materials because ye be too lithium wa ha ye refinery wa ha ama echira de no ya ma enti wo bekan a wo kan say airline na honorable KT Hammond e dey call parliament no
yeah.
Now one of the things omo person omo ban na importation ye tiles.
Yes. Yes, import substitution will be no.
The enti na omo dey call because your capacity to produce all the tiles here in Ghana.
Because of what we are going to do.
Yes. Because omo ye dada then so be as be o here 1 million tons of sa we na kaolin in the feldspar na makana e be artisanals ye ne obenya ochiro obedi uhwamo do na ye manpower.
Yes.
But we no so be double that effort no ama wu twa ne se wu twa na sectors ne nyina ye twa o man mu ha se ade ne be ye ebo no be ba fom obi abetimi atobi wa wo pese wo si wo dan wa wani so ade hunu so obekọ into real estate o production cost e be ba fom.
Ama edan no bo ayefo ama Ghana for to
ama Ghana for anya bi ato anya bi ahan atenam enti won say ye kan won say mfaso na ba ho mo bebre enti show ye budget 10% in royalties ye budget 35% in corporate tax na ye no kwa say 45 meboa local participation already state participation ownership 19% ye push here no to 30% ye free hono ma yaje 1% of revenue nya profit o as in community development.
Okay.
Ye we are insisting on refinery which is in the contract or signing,
which is in itself a very big aspect of the whole argument.
Aye.
Because they be a two and I swa ye de gu just me de akotema na ye de call. This time around that is not what's going to happen. You be refining lithium no Ghana. Okay.
Ento ohene when na ya hihye no enu ntina lithium is a contract by omomudi kan kasaye eye ndisi fo akuku dam mpanyimfo omomo eye abanye atwam since JJ Rollins ne Atamils ne President Mahama omunyina former president omo penso no no omo no mudi mine mu ntintimai no omo ankasa atu omanu mutuo aba abonten abeka say this is the best mining contract ever signed in the history of Ghana. Mami Satimobo Omudin.
Yes.
Mr. Kofi Ansa.
Kofi Ansa.
Ono na the founding commissioner na CEO of Minerals Commission in 1993. CEO of Minerals Commission from 1993 to 1999. Under former President JJ Rollins.
From 1993 to 99.
Founding CEO of Minerals Commission. Or said this is the best.
Wow.
Omo na aba abonten abekasa say oso ye professor Simesi me modi na so se bi mo kasa say nkwala wonnim ade na abisa
look at the substance
not the form.
Okay.
Or name Mr. Fuichi Kata.
Okay.
Mr. Fuichi Kata nso so dintintima wa NDC mu wa lawyer wa practicing within the mining industry as a lawyer for over 40 years. NDC mu Sa me kasa me ansa na medru ye de so no be bobo mo se an eya aban we enti na ye se ye mesan eya aban we enti me kira wo be bi efiri omo a NDC mu omo mo se list and this is the best in the history of Ghana na ma kira wo omo a in NDC omo asori afa krata eye dede se enye ebon se no ahwe wo de wa hwe capacity na adenti na omo ye expert in the field omo nyina se ye no omo ni mining and say lithium hu bibia o kire ne se lithium na dai onima de kro omom na agese ye mpene me yensan edi entia because we ya ye beye e the revenue be ba ama president akufo-addo aban economic recovery ni sky ye be pre na be ba ama esiesie kroma ye niema ama kwan na ye dwirigu Cape Coast winiba dodo wa kwan ye ebi wo kasoa babia ye friend saying nsawam to ofanko ni nyina nya omode
David
yes obi so town no osuan wasa no ache anepa no tiny aduro tiny makrokro enti nkrofo bi omunim ho hwe no omu no mu ye dede
say tiny aduro
tiny makrokro
yeah
na meka se maka Mr. Kofi Ansa na maka Mr. Fuichi Kata wonu mo honorable Kwabena Donko
NDC former minister for power
thank you
ono
na ono ano sa ye MP ono ano na na sa ye chairman Parliamentary Select Committee on Mines and Energy 2014.
Wow.
I know this on authority for a fact. Or say this is one of the best contracts I assign. In fact, it's the best in this country. Enti mekambo. Uyo ono free honoma. Mr. Sam Jonah. Sir Sam Jonah. Ono so me penasempa.
Wow.
Ono so say this is one of the best.
Yes, I look at the mature hanti one more gamebo.
You. Ena Dr. Steve Mantia.
Ono so sa mature.
Enti there be ohene. Enti we mu nyina beka say this is the best. This is the best. Now kofa baby we sharp teeth ba na say empene a ohene.
Onim ho hwe.
Onim ho hwe. Onye man ne hu bibia. Onye mining hu bibia adwuma ben no wayeda
just say we oppose just for opposing
sake
wow
because the yedi ebeba mfansema constituency afa no mba yiro ho ato no bum de ama president na ado dan akufo-addo ene candidate ebeyi
so I think say Meda was for this clarification. I think say omo social media na omo adwen omo say yembungu meaning say mumudu do na genuine ones no mo genuinely no na ebia na munim sa this good aspect here deputy minister de abreye nti megidi say free ene once you have been highly educated especially in the content of the contract ye to edi achemu megidi say mo narrative no ebe change on social media ma monitor movie na I gave you the benefit of the doubt na munim nti free na minim say dodo na ahwe sa show we efi na ko me san monitor say o san eye sa wo argument na je say wa na why wa adwene say ye can den say ye ka say it's the best deal in the world the crap now o ye NDC ninti o say one penny so what you say but o ye sa na o ye abo o man for me say say ya ye ka say ye enya say na me boss yi wo su bi aba so maka me be ka wo ha see you wa bon o ye nyema emo aba no me be ka me gidi say mbe hu say ye ndie ye sika no nufanu etwa ha esan etwa ha fati me memo abemu na me sammo ahwefo nka ye se eye sika fie dwumadie no eye bia ne sa enche bia se me bie na yatumi ayi the lucky winner obedre 5 million Ghana me say 5 million Ghana 500 Ghana ebeko efie enenumre na obeya ne se obeyi phone especially MTN ne Vodafone subscribers no o dial star 274 star 3# na what did this so prompt na wo ho no follow a nyame ya adomo a se ne amunim no ye be ball live draw no e wo ha NLA e ka ho na e wo Caritas platforms we dey esrobia eni onti koso ha se obetwa na nyame ya adomo a otumi anya 500 Ghana cedis e dey awasa o slim fati edi na obobo na sa mimi de edi mi elu pe na minim wa ha o but obi ya kan
ni nyina obi obe comment bi o pa onka na one dem ye be kwa kofa aba
Sir, we go for them.
Baby, you better to crobia more. Just a mante, you better dear car.
Oh,
Because more pray to me. When these are the people, the same people. I'll call for more for the same sector. So I'm no more experts. No more say ya. O free him na wo say
but as I say, o tia say senior de bia ye kan no politics na omo ye. Omo penin dada John Mahama waka na menim say me kan asase we anka me yi video no de ache. Ahwefo do menim say ya metabo. Ya NDC viewers ndi omo ni enyi ho. MPP viewers ni say ya na omo ni age. Na waka o se abato mre mu say me production say mo benya sa video na ma me aka be me de pa na nka me mo ansa me free ene dwumade yi so o se edu abato mre e bia na hu video no abato mre say no asem bia as a flag bearer wo beka ama nipa akuma adane ama no wato aba ma yo yen konkohwe sa video no nemra
say edru election time na amanyoko bia epre nti ne obeka bia ama nipa akoma adane ama o eno na obeka nti entra now they film no cry now they film ya de frefra no cry no ho yenka na ya de intro film say edru election time na amanyoko bia epre nti ne obeka bia ama nipa akoma adane ama o eno na obeka nti entra now they film no cry now they film ya de frefra no cry no ho yenka na say edru election time na amanyoko bia epre nti ne obeka bia ama nipa akoma adane ama o eno na obeka nti entra na
patisre we bo video we no tebe makache mo se ahade ye ndintro no kretro do se mo ebeka bia na ye ehunfoni e de akyeremu eno waka no enti ensese eye wonwa me de makanda se omo ye ignorant commentaries me kan ignorant commentaries I say ade no ontiase but ne yam hyehye ne say because of previous contract ayasan amwa oman Ghana nintino ne yam hyehye ne say bia na wo so sanete se sana na wadwene yew enti na wo condemn sa we ndia eno de me say you are right but then amakam say ene nchichemu achi me gidi say wanya better understanding of it na emum ye wo mo nimpa se na minister e kan omunimpa na so for political expediency abato mre mu say na so omo ka kire Ghana for say ade ne nye na you will be surprised say omo ka sa asem we say ade yi nye no say so pa say e beto aba na omo na omo ba anya mempengu ubehu say omo aba begina no maka say oh afa ye ba ye ne ye hu say the best deal into politics and as a governance is continuous into no and ye toaso they will come and tell you the same story. But say ni there omo ya soro abofo enye na akufo-addo ni timodin na say ni omo wi ni say the narrative will change and yenye very very careful we say NDC for no yenyina yenimomu say aban de ba na enya anka ye beka yidi say deputy minister ye a lot of education this evening I mean ensha obebri na mpacho to asoma
na before I come to that, when so cast will be abedidi na me crown me trim se peche.
Okay. And the MP.
Many NPP abanga. I'm saying the campaign a family say I'm a channel.
What the peche to us all.
So be abedidi me se peche.
Yo, go.
Yo. Enti sene misi kano enhyehyɛ we nyina ho achi kra na enwie yi o clause 1 year of the contractor de ahye nse bibia ya try ye kwa sign no in October and subject to parliamentary approval. Okay. And it said there will be stakeholder engagement. Oh, Minerals Commission Ministry of Lands and Pay almost share CSOs. Okay. I know for a fact say even last week Wednesday a stakeholder meeting or Alisa. Okay. And that is not the first and it will not be the last. Abribia akwanya beba no. Omushia ebo de ubo eje adwenkyere ehye mukina Because we know even how our parliament is.
Yes.
Almost a shine kama say a benya bipartisan approval. Bibia be kama.
Okay.
Now me did say it is no surprise say even experts or more the other side no or many the outcome of what this deal ban.
Okay, so almost now almost come. Have they presented an alternative which is better than what you guys have presented?
Okay, yo, into alternative ben or more mai. Me fan says offer to say IE for any a mehu for 1 or 2 beer almost so a cassatia concession ya.
Okay.
Key recommendation more the buy ni me.
Okay.
1. Ebi mo say SSA and Kagana yes service agreement.
What is the meaning of service agreement? Yes.
2. Almost so say komo per joint venture.
Okay.
Service agreement ne say ohene me baba be see community toilets. Ewo asofa.
Okay.
And answer mile 7.
Okay.
Nenso so your contractor me mfa ma contracts. Nemo me foul as me worker. Bra ne be si mame. Na me tua by day.
I don't need service agreement.
Aye. To say wo fa nipa nso me ye adwuma ma.
Na wo tua ne ka.
Na wo tua ne ka.
Ono de ne sika be exploration no.
Asem no ho na me kan ba no.
Na owie na se wanya ade na.
Aye.
No won fa ne sika ono wo be fa no as worker. No wo tua ne ka.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's the service
agreement. Okay.
So we will make it such a recommendation. And it's on a mineral. Anka ye wo data wo ho. Ye ni I explore ni ye hu. Aye nim quantity say chef form. And ye susu ahu sika ye benya.
But ye nim se ni ye betu.
Thank you. Ye nim se ni ye betu. And ye be for say betu ma ye ye different. Now where ye kra ni ye nim say ye wo minerals ni bi wo ho. So what am I say?
Yeah.
Ye nim say ye wo bi. Obi na di ni sika enfie du baako about $50 million. And therefore adwumayefo afa researchers I think say no hu bi no de kwa ma no ne ko test no de ba ye community engagement hia ahemfo ye bibia na wawie ene yesi ye mpene ma won to aso because Ghana mrapon say agudie ne Agyapade wa asase mu nyina ye Ghana for de ahye mampanyinsa enti this one ya besi nkonwa ene ye wo so ye wo mra no mu section 39 clause 2 of act 703 na me quote ma on say obi ebebre edi ni sika be yes adwuma na or right of first refusal and to say when nyina nipa na ya wi a wo se wo pesa wo ne nye te say service contract
enti na che say aban emu emra bia so
dabi emra ne ba kokra emra no pepe
okay and na afi so wo muntumi emma omo propose service agreement no o muntumi ma say oman wei lithium agreement omo for instance there is a service agreement
na say yenye service
contract
sorry
service contract
yembo obi pa emo omo pa so omo betumai
omo ntumi nchire bi
ne etoso mienu ne joint venture no na me kro omo propose joint venture na me nti omo joint venture anything et say yenya ye esu a law a ye company law no what I say obetimi akofo obi abontensu ni no ne wo Ghana ni ma be kan bo mu se yemienu yenye den yemi adwuma
okay
what I say ebi ya wo de ebi ya meme nso me de ya yemienu na ye adwuma wurafo enti omo se bi anka Ghana aban ne the company no mo nkan bo mu nye joint venture but this is not far from what is already happening because makasa ya ye minimum local participation of 30%. Already no government of Ghana ne MEF already o ma take 19%. The remainder no you expect to say ye benya when nyame adoma afia hyasia ye listing on stock exchanger and the mandatory listing is in the contract. And in say ye be ya na ye nye da bi
mandatory na just
mandatory you have to list it on the Ghana Stock Exchange. And no, what are you talking about? And I make me see there 30% near minimum participation. And your maximum. And to say do honum na say wo na wo suggest joint venture no. Also wo dwetra onso di be shema akofabra. Also timi kwa acquire interest in the company. Barari DV no. Now also so ye can owners are also so obi ansi wo kwan.
So that opportunity is there. Okay.
It is there.
Okay.
But ebi mo so say senior nkomusi pen say adenti na yanya ne te say nyina hi your friends geodeck arrangement ne say
for the bauxite
before aban beba nyina ne enim say o bauxite ho na lithium ne enim say ye wo bi in fact ye enim ne fapen apart from the hu no book mu ne TV so ye enim ho adwuma na ne se nyame aya adom na obi abeboka abaye nhwehwemu ama we yaba na onim say ne ya kan nyina ne list o mo be sign ne nhyehyeye for even parliamentary ratification no more than starting to you. Almost estimated from the time of signing no. Almost your approvals you are to take them 14 months to even put the infrastructure in place and sign start here too.
Wow.
And no crown, it will take that long. And sign start it. And to a bit in China, na adwene ya ne say President Akufo-Addo aka ne 1 year ipeyi e na ebia bibi hyemu e na bibi hana, you don't know what you are talking about.
Yes.
Nanso so no adetitiwa in a conversation ni nyina me pese obi ade kofie ene say hwe ewi asesesa experts ne ba mo de data bi ba ma me mu hye me wonim say lithium na ankasa in June no mo turn over $4,000 per ton. What him say na ye ka say about $1,600. Ne bo no ba na eba form. Ne value no ba na eba form. Edi entia. Say obetuma ko online no akobọ lithium salt say. Enkrofo so mahunu technology a year sa batteries na omoye for sa devices ya me bobo so yi. Omo betimi de sodium chloride en chine aye. They wouldn't even need lithium again. Say any technology na ba technology ni twam a eno so betima eden atwam. Mo aman ni ebetima ka form. Mo pa mo be kwa roller coaster wo so na motisi so. It will not hold any economic value as it is today. Necessary for current friend is saying development. Sa colonial for no buy no mo nim say bibi wo lithium ni ade e ho won fa so anko man tu dadada. Sanko my own research, I who data, a two actually am or mokoye no, yen so sonka, yes, a science, a sieno, science, a rare a sieno who rechi. But it is not like that. Data no crane biniho. Yes, okay. Na, yes, President on Chroma Pencil, Omusi ceramic factory, our salt pond. They say, so I'm the warehouse or more packing them for decades. Sir, I'm the warehouse. Na that time no munim se ho na lithium eben ho no mo mutu yam yanka betimi e dey ceramics na sanko mutu yu ana ohene mebo a sa enti mradane enti premprem yi no eho abeye eho abehia e na eho aba mfaso e na ehu se be won mfaso ama mfantiman awon mfaso ama central region awon mfaso ama Ghana aban ene Ghana man ene nchirima ama yenya bibi o mu ntina ye ni abre ho a ye bo ho dawu see nyina ya dwen be ko benkrom na yetimi aye nhyehyeye a contract no nsusu be di mu.
Wow. According to information minya no ye mine sa a good year. Ye benya be $5 billion, close to only $5 billion. Sanity.
Won say obi ana ne calculation o mo de buy. Minji ntumu because enti se na me pese ye nkofa sa percentages ya makeka nyina no me hwe anim say ebi aye next segment ebe briefing no on beka say 35% of corporate tax no will come to this amount. 1% of revenue 6 million no will come to this amount. 10% of your friend is saying royalties no will come to this amount. 19% of government participation no will come to this amount. Ni akeka ni nyina bo me bring it to a figure. Because how kofa royalties ne pe e de bu say yes 10% royalties into 5 billion a year ne benya. You are getting the whole thing wrong. Entina Dr. Stephen Mantia or name Mr. Fuichikata name Mr. Kofi Ansamu nyina ka say omo ye de say nyanya they don't know the substance. They are talking about the form. And now wa read your paper so no udu obi a wa ye adwuma mfie aduanan ne akire onim system num onim the global trends when it comes to this mining year and answer these metals onim nyina no monim de ne nyepe enti no segnya wo na we expect in the field that you have to defer now onim ne interesting wo answer no mbetu lithium no makofa professors ne metallurgists o my specialize in metals ewo UMAT takwa
Okay.
Ahoma be ye research or ho. Abe ye paper. Ahu the grade ne nneema esese koso ne asase ne bibia. And some even the mining contract was signed this October. Is it not interesting?
Now, Omo away from Takwa, no Ghana for.
Ghana for professors.
Okay.
Oh, you mat.
Okay.
Ghana professors.
But Omo need the financial muscles to have started doing this reconnaissance license.
It brings us to this conversation. Your Geological Survey Department of Ghana. Anko mo akande ne akonde ne bibia. Et se ne se say President Nana Addo akufo-addo. Ebo omuchi dom emo mo niema na. Enka free tetete ni nyina nko mo na omama pegana in terms of mineral to kuro bia ebi shemu bia.
Wow.
Nanso so no over the period no they were not resourced.
Yeah.
And there are people who make argument to say any other thing na yemma geological survey for resources no money exploration.
Exactly.
I am aware say President of the Republic is about to commission mfidie bia mo a member so that I take the wind out of the sale of omo esese omo pa ho ntomaje ho ani onyam.
Oh, okay.
But animanimu ye in a matter of days and now weeks minim say bibisa ebekoso. That being said, no. Abra Barari Fonya reconnaissance license. Nanya former President Mahama na Eman Penny.
2012. August 2012. Yeah.
No, Eman Penny.
No, yes.
Oh, yes, Eman Penny no cry for 5 months and son was able in 2013 to 2017.
Yes.
Within that period, now more licenses or more renew. No. At the intina, one for resources nibi. I'm Geological Survey Department.
Good question.
I say, hey, encrophobia bahao.
Good question.
I say, Adebi was assassin lithium. And to okay, say, baby, or more where we are no cranny, a jam or macoya. Monsomon Namunchini Ghana for na baby, and say, a hen a benya bill. But I put it to you, say, nationwide.
Hey, lawyer. You put it to me.
You need any data or baby. As I speak to you, under this government, and no Minerals Commission CEO and you may Mechiano, Mr. Martin, you see.
Yeah, that guy. Oh, yeah, Juma media no pa. Nene kasana Omra Hambe Yes.
Oh, on a Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Abujina Po, and then Abedi as Honorable Dukane Benito. I really respect and admire their work ethic. Any a Juma Koso. Unim so mo hono mo problems ni niema sector be a problem obi grant na one check.
Yes.
Unim say even under this government nkrofo bebre abako. But you see how they are proactive within the media space, they are responsive. Bibi aba omo di mrika cheche niema mo is admirable.
Yeah.
Oh. Na nti wo de hwesa niema we nyina ya abobosu. Na obi who could have easily even approach the Minerals Commission and our ministry no wajinchirimu. And
exactly. That is if you don't mean mischief there.
There be Ghana yenye. Nipa ne read 1 page our blog bi so a. And also obi opinion and answer
TikTok.
Eno ano no we expert.
Odi aban. And I
expert. Obi kran graduate on ni degree so expert.
Me gidi say senior me kan ye no. Omo ana omo make comment na out of ignorance we no. Eno no they can be pardoned. Because you say yenti asema say bia ye kire adwene. But after today's program, no me say ye mudodo na anya ensem num entiase enti will change the narrative. But sa mineral way and as a good year we no. And ye renewable. Mati say by 30 years time mutu by 30 years time nasa.
Abesa. Nasa gold kro mutimi tu baby nasa. Na aka nkoso na o maja ho. Enti na obia on say o more lifespan of the thing. And to be 13 years or kwa obetima renew on pay bio announcer or year do 2 year no waboka onyamfa so. Because me catch about the risk or more explore no kra. And ade enso so a omo cheche ma meti ase ne say enya se wo hu sa abo ni bi bebre wo ho no it doesn't mean say a commercial find there be wo no bebre e bi ana grade ne nye percentage of lithium e wo bo no mu very low and a grade no so of form enti wo be wie no sika wo di share mu tuye as compared to wo beton ye wo benya no say nye economics no enye economical la wo krampo ha ho ana mebo
say enunti na won be yes explore friend
thank you
friend saying
my recognizance and the prospecting exploratory
for them to know that. Now there is this controversy. Me perceive me second way there. Ebi ama me push you kakrana. Mommy clarification. There is some 4% to be in the whole narrative. Obia say why in particular, especially NDC for almost almost percent nipa sa 4.4% no eyene dia. But o minsa kan wo hai obetumi a kire me name ahwefo why nipa or almost 4.4% in this whole lithium argument. Senior NDC for can. And the minimum ya this question we perceive me so me bisa.
You need the kind me there on a fact ne on authority there me nimu nipa ye there. But me who publications in the newspapers some 2 or 3 days ago suggesting say Owura Nunu Mensah there. And I'm say
Nunu Mensah. Wow. And this is Nunu Mensah.
And I'm say ya ne there na we na omo communication officer ehwehwe ni na san ko beje ni nchire mu omo head officer.
Mo.
And I'm say ya ne there na omo beje nchire mu ha na, but as I said no me for a fact me say this is the breakdown and make us say ne there.
Okay.
Because yeah on this specific concession. Enya company no barari ni yeah the almost subject of investigation.
Oh, okay.
And I mean yeah juma we no.
Okay.
Into a more component of shareholding yeah acquire interest 19% no. Of course we know that. But me did this a conversation e course na see about di na nya wo dia obeba beka say nya wo dia. Also abedin chim.
Yes. So the 4.4% no e can barari for there no. Meboa.
Don't get it wrong.
Please correct me.
Sa percentage na ye can about ownership ni nyina ye more acquire interest in the company barari. See company our shareholders who are the investors in the company and more directors who do the decisions day-to-day decision. And the directors, no me appoint managing director, any other management members who will do the everyday running of the place. And so that is how the hierarchy in company law, no, that is how I know hierarchies run. Ownership, directors, which is like board of directors and board chair, board secretary, and a management. Ebu hana management member, say director. So what you see. And no, honest no, omomuko annual general meeting. Omoko EGM ayet like extraordinary meetings omo de bi omo follow omusika sem so de nisika ahyemunti esa mototo no hu se edi mu so what you say na directors so no omo mu na take day to day decisions management instruction to act contract signing near mansana management. And no company no shareholding no and Amaka say 19% interest ya acquire no.
Okay.
And Omoka said there is another Ghanaian na or share womb.
Okay.
And Amaka said the acquisition I don't know much about that. But no, I'm interested in finding out.
I'm interested, yes. I like your honesty. Say
but me who I think said dispatch and answer one of the newspapers and a publisher. Which I haven't verified.
Yes.
But in the face of
the publication,
disinformation and disinformation, until we verify, until next time I make sure omumum penyimfo ni bia minerals commission maybe so almost say hwan
catch almost say maybe say
so dua say o ya semesi o ye say o ye
information
because Nunu Mensah din no enye oba akofo de edoso wan hwen so ade akoma obi na enye ono na ye obi foforo no aka asem no what you say
ko henia mu akono edoso
because
what ya also
a victim of that before. I remember said there was a time enkrofo na em say yes auction car ho ntokwa bi na yes Fatimatu Abubakar bi ni obi kun one of the radio stations
enso na nya wo
minim nipa no kra enti na later omo kana mzi no na me de me Fatisu na me ye no me nya obi amebo atwede o radio remember then ne me ne opposition for mudi atro na nya me beka bi. And later no be chem so nipa ne ti alaju say na am say ayoyoyo and am say enya ba akofo dia nti na ne metima ya ne say mekwakocho disclaimer e wo me Facebook say mpacho if you were privy to this incident between Agyapong and this Fati, I am not that Fatimatu Abubakar.
Okay. So maybe before I leave you, no, my main business. So you ubesi sudia say this lithium deal by this government, you know, is the best in the history of this country. A ban mineral exploration.
Unanimously, and it's across board. Both NDC and NPP experts. Or more who obi or say is the best. You have behind the background, not mine in Ibium. Who more say now behind the background no. Any be our sociology and I be our law and now you say. But I'm saying, say me hey, say me banner me say or hene, mammy were feed ye. Na me bo omo mo ye prostate ho adwuma achi ampacho. Minim hu nim de bia.
Ade de prostate ba so kura hu nim.
Me kura minim me nso me nya doctor ni. Entini me ntimi enko read one paragraph obi wo emfa metena ha meka se me expert emetu mfuturo ngo Ghana fo ani. Ne minim na yese me di hu adanse. Entini ye ko Supreme Court na ne ne edi me di e kire se me nko kire mre no me no na mesian. Entini we no we are following the experts. Me experts no obi a comment obeka bia me hu no story pe I follow a video na mako play back ahwe se asem na okan no kan ne sen menti ase se be ya me nso metimi abebo nchire mu.
Yo, embre no ayebe mseme ma 15 seconds na odi wrap up bibia na bibia kemo ese woka.
Ne we de bibia anka mu na asempa me camera no we na me person me engage omo properly. Mesre mo ye na wo hwe atwa mu yete asemde se omampani abedi echi His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Oni Chief Executive Officer of Youth Employment Agency, Minu Agyapong, Omukopie mu osunyane. No omukọ ya ade na omukọ pa hontoma, omukọ pa beep hontoma. Beep na bi ana me kirechire ma na ebro for tenten ama. We so nya asem tenten bia. Se Ghana ha under YEA. Aban etima ya nhyehyeye ama omu di sika bi aba about 120 million cedis. Yesi ye de beboa emebunu wo mamu ha na kwan be na omofa so de aboa mebunu yesi wa bia adwuma ebia wo ye private school owner wa bia shop wa bia restaurant wa bia barber shop onya ya nka obefa obi adwuma na nso so bosumi akatu asem nti omfa so so adwuma no so yedim se covid ni ekire fan wo bo ne niema affect wo enti ewo mu se nka betimi atrem na nso sika asem nti wuntimi BIP under Youth Employment Agency. Essay. Omo be ma emabunu poly 20,000. Any edumakuo poly 10,000 opportunity. Ama ma expande. Ama mabunu nenya bibiaye. Edie no mo ye. Kwa ye.gov.gh. Kwa apply. O apply for BIP support na. Na wajuma utimi chire ho adanse a. Ni omo be ne se nipa wafa na adwuma no. Aban ebo na katu aho by 500 Ghana cedis bosumi bia enti se nipa no 500 Ghana cedis na nka abetua no bosumi a oye adwuma ma wo na so oje na katu awa aban mu enye fe se obama na 700 cedis bosumi a aban iba no 500 Ghana cedis na wo di 200 cedis e de aka ho ama no enye fe enti sika we nyina de begu Ghana mabunu botom ama there is no excuse say odo nsa be sha odem refam no watena fi aka se bibia ni ho ameye nso so awo ye adwuma wura opese wo bie mu na nso sikasem ne fa me konti aye osi akwan a wontimi mie wadwuma mu mesrɛ se for opportunity aban de aba efa ebebo adwumaku ahodo ene mabunu chidom no nso fa ye adwuma na enya homfa so medamu nyina amase
yo oye se wo de mo de beche membre no ayebe emre no ayebe entimentumi anye draw no mo de beche me nyame aduma wukuada bebo enkaye no ntem mesre mo ase mode bechemi aha na embre be ma edijumadi no esime guest deputy minister for information honorable Fatimatu Abubakar amiame fe no the angel honorable yadase papa ejidi se embre pa no be san ababiom penifo ebo ame ohine Kofi Safo Robert Bafo fame justice afo Kwesi Ninsin George Sarkodie focus Kobe Scratch and Kenneth Nana Techi flag bearer and midi jumedi ehun chiame nyame yadum ene nyame yadum a ukwada ebe san hia makram